Topping our news tonight, the parents of two Warren De La Salle students charged in that hazing scandal, they're speaking out in hopes of sharing their side of this controversy.
They say their sons are honor students with clean records prior to this, and that despite the claims against them, they're innocent and feel like they're being scapegoated by the school. 7 Action News reporter Jen Shantz is live at Warren De La Salle right now. And Jen, how are these charges impacting these students' futures?
Well, both Ricky Pearson and Michael Young were charged and arraigned on Monday with misdemeanor assault and battery. They pled not guilty and were released on personal bond. But their parents telling us tonight the emotional impact on their sons has been significant.
As a parent, that's like your worst nightmare, to know your son is in the 12th grade and right now you want to be dealing with prom and graduation, and now we in a situation where we want to court.
It's a nightmare Ricky Pearson Sr. lived through on Monday, watching his son, who has an academic scholarship to Albion next year, face a judge. Michael Young, headed to Eastern Illinois on an athletic scholarship, was also arraigned, along with 2 other De La Salle students.
He went from, you Google his name, you'll see De La Salle championship back to back. Now you Google his name, all you're going to see is the hazing.
Something both sets of parents deny their sons were ever involved in.
They wrestled, they bonded, everything got blown out of proportion.
Warren police investigated alleged locker room hazing earlier this year. A broomstick was reportedly used, but there were no claims of penetration. The St. Clair County prosecutor, after initially declining to press charges, charged 7 students after sources tell us a new parent came forward.
I really truly believe that these 7 young men are being used as pawns
for what these parents believe was a ploy to get rid of a football coach. Their attorney, Paul Addis, says an initial investigation by the school seemed to just stop.
For whatever reason, there were never any findings.
Action News obtained internal notes from that investigation. They show, among other things, that the alleged victims either didn't consider themselves victims or refused to talk to investigators. The original whistleblower not even known to the investigator. It's information Addis says all parties involved should have.
This information is just the tip of the iceberg of why we have been asking for this information, and we have just been told no.
Something like that you just want to put in the back of your mind and forget about it and move on with life.
And now both young men's, their plans for the future for school next year are still in place. Their parents say moving on from this is really going to be difficult as it's affected their son's trust in the school system here. Now, we did reach out to the president of Warren De La Salle for a comment on this latest development. We are still waiting to hear back. Still a lot of unanswered questions in this case, but we will stay on top of this story for you. Reporting live tonight in Warren, Jen Shantz, 7 Action News.